Barkley, can you smell that? That's the smell of grilled food and lakeside camping for the next 2 weeks. Are you ready for it? I bet you are. All right, the first lake we went to was Clearwater Lake, and man, this lake was cold. Giving you a little example here of what was going on by anatomy. Not even the birds wanted to dangle their tackle in the water for too long. No lack of things to see though. Started out with Helmcken Falls, and man, this thing was huge and powerful. Check it out. So we stopped at this Ray Farm and Mineral Spring and checked out the cabin, not to be confused with Ray's cabin, which we'll see later. The sign didn't say how far we had to go, so we went in, checked out the cabin and the graveyard for the family in behind, and then we made it over to the Ray's Mineral Springs like a half an hour later on this long trail. Anyway, Barkley got off leash somehow, and well... The locals were a little upset with him, but as you can see, he's nicely colored now, and yeah, not impressed. Oh well. Anyway, we decided we'd get out of there and get Barkley washed in Alice Lake, which we were really hoping was going to be a nice lake to swim in, but we didn't have any idea. But you can see somebody cut out some stumps for us along the way, and then we made it up to the lake.
As I'm here, no way in.
No entrance. I think Barkley made it in and ended up getting washed off. But anyway, we went up to Dawson Falls afterwards. This thing was huge. Another example of nature's power. And one of the places we're going to next had displays of these pirates and stuff. So I was able to take one of the pirates and put him in the pictures coming up here. So that's when you forget where you parked your pirate ship. And oh boy, the next morning. So anyway, we headed down the mountain to this Dutch Lake Resort, and man, the temperature of the water just went right up to bathwater level. It was awesome. And they had cabins and RV parking, and we found out Barkley doesn't like to swim off the dock, but a little coaxing anyway. Anyway, night showed up and on the road we go again. So we headed up to Barkerville where the gold rush struck it big in BC, and there's a little shot of the creek. We also had luxury accommodations for our dog while we went in to see the town. And this town was not a recreation. This lady took us through on an hour tour and told us stories about the whole thing. This whole town is like on 20 feet of mud that's come through here over time, and yeah, still not getting a fashionable haircut. So the cars for the rails, and here's an old slough, and there's the creek where the gold came from. An old cemetery, and this is about 3 hours of seeing the town and having lunch, and then we came back to rescue our dog. We pretty much thought that it was over and we had just left him, so now we're coming back to reclaim him and check out the response.
Hi, Barkley. You ready to get out of jail? Oh my God, he's shivering. Oh my gosh.
Needless to say, this was one happy dog. I cut down a lot of the film here, but like he ran back and forth between us for like about 5-10 minutes before we could calm him down enough to put the leash on. And you'll watch here at the end, Shannon gets the choke chain ready and has it opened up, and he dives right into it.
Hang on. Okay.
Yeah, you wanted to go bad. Anyway, nighttime came. Check out this nighttime star station. And so now we're at Reynolds Resort, Canim Lake. It was smoked in pretty bad, so like you couldn't see much, but it was still hot. We had rain, we had thunder, and there's my pirate that you saw before. And there goes the helicopter with his bag of water to deliver. That's kind of what it looked like at nighttime. Awesome place, awesome people. Well, as much as Barkley enjoyed swimming in Canim Lake, it was time to go see Ray. Where's Ray?
Here I am up at my cabin up at Roe Lake. You can see me waving there. Now this is the inside of the cabin. A little messy at times, but you know it's a guy thing. We tell a lot of lies, a few secrets, but we got all the amenities, power, propane. Now this is, I'm sitting here with this old hermit. He's very quiet, but he keeps his own business. We're now canoeing and kayaking out in Roe Lake. An awesome, spectacular day.
So apparently there's Fish Lake, Little Fish Lake, and this is Roe Lake. So check out the little fish. Oh, Roe. Here's Shannon making an entrance into the water, scaring all the fish, and here's my turn. I stopped to warn him though. Anyway, this is friends of Ray's who let us use their waterfront dock to go swimming for the day, but it came at the price of a big hill. But the guy's got a gas-powered golf cart that he goes up and down the hill. So he took pity on me and carried me up the hill, and we made it pretty quickly. About 10 minutes away from Ray's cabin is his acreage, where he's got I'll let him tell you all about it.
I purchased this property in 1994. 47 acres. Now, we always have to stop and pay our respects to this gentleman here. His name was Jake McCoy. Apparently he was a horse thief, and he's been put to rest here. Some people really believe that there's a real person buried there, but it's just my own little touristy thing. Now we're arriving at my gazebo. It's a nice shelter where we can have our meals and barbecue, and it's a nice place to hang out when it's raining. We've got this little rodent here that's making a home away from home. He's packing in all the goodies he can get a hold of. I guess he's setting up camp for the winter. Apparently he's called a pack rat, and he's keeping himself very busy, occupied in my little gazebo here. But anyway, he's doing a good job. He's minding his own business, and he's not making any real destruction except a little mess. But all is fine. He's just a little guy trying to make a living.
Oh, he's cute.
Now this is my pond or lake. It's had many digs, but anyway, and it's also had fish. I will restock it.
So as you can see, the view is pretty smoky, and you can't see much from very far. Did you have a good time? So if you're not watching this on the YouTube channel, you can go to the YouTube channel and type in Ravens, and that'll bring you to my entire channel, and you'll get to see all the different types of stuff I do. So check it out. Share it if you want. And just have a good time. All right, cheers.